this is Claire Blackwelder, aka Kendall Morgan, the Purple Ranger from Power Rangers Dino Charge, and you're listening to the Ranger Recap.
Alright, we're just gonna jump right in this. Easy, take it away.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ranger Recap, the only Power Rangers podcast that asks the question, have you seen your dentist lately? If he's anything like mine, you probably haven't. If he's anything like Steve Martin, you'd want to stay the hell away.
No, worse. Isaac Yankem, DDS.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Does Isaac Yankem sing while he operates?
He tries to.
Yeah, Steve Martin is creepier.
You'll be a dentist.
Don't do that. Stop that immediately.
You know what? At least
don't quit your day job.
Demon that breathes fire. Let's leave it at that.
God. Just listening to that song makes my teeth hurt.
Let's get to the introduction, shall we?
Yeah, anyway, I'm Easy Rider. Ow, my teeth. that off-key SOB is the Shades, and Laughing Boy over there is Matty Jay.
I'm the laughing. What the fuck are you talking about? Giggling my ass.
That's the joke. You suck, McBain. Oh, speaking of shooting things.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Of course.
Jesus, that was quick.
EMS shipping, my friend, the only way to go, if you can afford it.
Right. Damn right.
And since I won't be going to Ranger Stop, a chunk of that money went into this.
Oh, man. All right, well, before we get into things, we do have some news to go over. And unfortunately, not all of it is good. Boy. We got
Gird your loins, folks. This one's strap in. We're going in dry.
Oh, yeah. No lube on this one, folks, because there is a story going around recently that, quite frankly, we kind of can't avoid. We need to talk about... And actually, it's not even technically Power Rangers, but it's close enough because we're talking VR Troopers today. More specifically, Caitlin Starr herself, Sarah Brown. And even more importantly, her connection, her relationship, if you will, with former Power Rangers producer, Shuki Levy. Because, yeah.
All I gotta say is my heart cries.
Yeah, if you haven't heard the news by now, it's been all over Twitter.
Yeah, this kind of blew up a little bit, so we kind of have to talk about this. So, for those of you who have not heard the story, recently someone asked on Facebook if Sarah Brown would be coming to Ranger Stop at any time in the near future. However...
Quite innocently, we might add.
Yeah. However, she has made it extensively clear not only that she won't be going, but why. And it all comes down to this. This was her exact response, and I will read this as harsh as it is. And I quote, "Absolutely no chance of that happening. No. I don't support creators Haim Saban, Shuki Levy, or anyone who won't speak up and out about the abuse from their executives and companies. Shuki Levy assaulted me when I was 20 years old. Again, when I was 24 or 25 years old." Bless me. Sorry. Again,
well, you're allergic. You're allergic. Well, that shows you're allergic to horse shit and bad stuff. There you go.
Indeed. By the way, Visible Ninja, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub 2 months in a row. EY!
EY!
Thank y'all.
Yeah, again, going back. God damn, I feel another sneeze coming. Shit, yeah, I must be allergic to this bullshit. Anyway.
Bad timing on that allergy.
Long story short, long story short, yeah, Sarah Brown is basically boycotting everything Saban. You might notice the hashtag if we got the picture up.
We do.
It is.
Boycott Power Rangers. We for one do not support that because I don't know if she doesn't know this or what, but Saban doesn't own Power Rangers anymore. Thank gods.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of those cases where, oh boy, Hasbro came in at just the right time.
Yeah, this is.
This also shows. This also shows that David Yost wasn't the only one who was abused around Saban Entertainment, and probably isn't the only victim. Like, I would not be surprised if more people came up, spoke up after this. Yeah, because believe it or not, this is actually not Sarah's first rodeo, right, John?
Yes, because when this broke, we all thought this was a big, a breaking story. This was the first time I'd ever heard it, but. As I was getting her image for this stream, this very stream tonight, I discovered that this was not her first time talking about it. Because there are two stories. Now, for context, Sarah Brown did also go on to do some soap operas. Bold and the Beautiful, Days of Our Lives, stuff like that. However,
she is a good actress. Let's leave it at that.
I think we all know that. But two soap opera websites have discussed this topic years ago. In fact, the first article came out in October of 2017, back when the Me Too movement first started gaining some speed. Actually, no, wait. And
Yeah.
At the
It was
time,
around that time.
Yeah. No, I was looking at the wrong article there for a second. At the time, she did not name who it was that did this. She's revealed that she was sexually assaulted by a director, but she did not name names. However, that changed 1 year later, September of 2018, according to soaphub.com. She had put out a series of tweets pretty much explaining what she, not only that, about the assault, but how the people at how Haim Saban and these assaults ended up ruining her career, because she had reported, as you should do, these assault charges to her bosses at ABC Entertainment. And their response? They fucking fired her. They ran her out
Sadly, ladies and gentlemen, soap opera actors are good. They're also interchangeable.
Yeah.
It sucks, especially for her. But she did the right thing, and ABC, well, the House of Mouse is, well, full of shit. Once again.
Yeah. So, now, I want to make this clear. If anyone has been on the monastery long enough knows, I am very careful about jumping on board Me Too stories, because a lot of them tend to be bullshit and tend to be just a whole bunch of lies and a whole bunch of BS. However, the consistency of her story on this after 3 years tells me there's some truth to this story. And let's be honest, as we've said, Saban's history has been a very bad one. This does not surprise me at all. What really scares the shit out of me is part of this post, in this Facebook post, she said that she was assaulted in front of Bill Clinton himself. In front of our former president.
And we all know how much of a pervert that asshole is.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not doing the Bill Clinton voice because we're taking this seriously. Oh, yeah, and it gets better. It gets better. Saban watched Shuki Levy do it and didn't say anything.
No.
And you stood there and let him. Yeah, and as of right now, as of this recording, Shuki Levy has not responded. So, to quote a Simpsons joke, your silence will only incriminate you further.
Yeah. This, I know they'll never see this. Like, I doubt they even
Oh,
know
of
who the
course
fuck
not.
we are. But I'm still going to say this out loud. Haim Saban, Shuki Levy, what the fuck? You need to speak up now because you have some serious explaining to do.
First, you run David Yost off Power Rangers because of all the gay bashing, and now this. How many more skeletons are we going to find in your closet, Haim?
Shuki. This, I've put some thought into this, and I know for a fact that no one related to Power Rangers or Saban, or, well, not related to Saban anymore, are not going to listen to this. But on the off chance, on the small, minuscule chance of this being listened to, dear Sarah Brown, we're sorry that Haim Saban and Shuki Levy and, of all people, Bill fucking Clinton are assholes. But let me assure you, yes, the three of us curse or try not to. And we're adults. We're man-children. We are happily admitting that. But let us assure you, the vast majority of this fandom loves you and feels bad for you. We want to see
a Troopers reunion badly. We know your co-stars, Brad Hawkins and Michael. I forget his last name. They make the convention scene. We'd love to see you at some conventions someday. I mean, okay, we never thought David would come back, but he's on the convention scene. Not as much as his co-stars, but I'd like to think that time heals all wounds. And Sarah, we will welcome you with open arms.
Absolutely. I will say this straight out.
We will welcome you with open arms. We will hug you. We will appreciate you for the person, for the legacy that you left behind on screen.
Yeah.
And if it helps, there are plenty of people who will want to hug you. Sincerely hug you, not creepy hug you.
Yeah. I will say this straight. If we are asking you to do this, but we are also saying, do not do it for Saban. Fuck them. Do not do it for Shuki Levy. Fuck him. If you're going to do this, if you're going to be willing to come back onto the convention scene at Ranger Stop, Morphicon, or whatever, you do it for the fans who support you. Simply put, as I said this in another incident that happened, I'm sure most of you know what I'm referring to, but I'm not going to say what. But simply, we hear you, Sarah Brown, and we believe you. You don't deserve this.
Yeah. We know one sick bastard who's not going to get away with this, and neither should Shuki.
No. We have no
I'm a
love
firm
for
believer in the
Shuki.
11th commandment. Thou shalt not get away with it.
Thank you.
We want to meet you sincerely and give you a hug and give you a little bit of money so you can put your signature on some DVDs and support you financially as well.
You know what? I'm just going to come right out and say it. Caitlin Starr was a badass. Probably one of the most badass chicks to ever come out of Saban. Like, I remember when I reviewed that VR Troopers promo for that Christmas episode I did. I love that scene where the smart-ass kid in the karate school is like, girls can't do karate. And she's like, oh, really? And then she proceeds to shut him the hell up. That scene was awesome. Sarah, you were a badass. You proved that in VR Troopers. I think you were even more badass than some of the female Rangers on Power Rangers at times. Yeah, I said that. You deserve your time to shine.
Amen to that. And you know what? I'll go one step further. No disrespect to Brad Hawkins or Michael or anybody on VR Troopers, but I'll be honest, for this being her first acting gig ever, she was probably one of the best actors on that show.
Yeah, because she had a better acting career, all things considered.
She had a natural talent that should not have been denied, but was screwed over not only by Saban and Shuki, but by ABC and the way they freaking destroyed her career because of their association with Saban at the time. It's the reason she retired from acting. Because of this bullshit. She did not deserve this.
Yeah. They ran her off. And she does not deserve that.
So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna highlight this section of the stream after this video, after we're done tonight.
Good.
And I'm sending this straight to Sarah Brown. I'm
You do
posting
that.
this to her.
We should probably preface this by not safe for work, obviously. But to bottom line it, we love you. We feel for you.
And we,
Please, if for nothing else, come for yourself and see how appreciative this fandom is.
You know what?
yeah, I implore our fans in the chat, don't flood Sarah Brown's page with I'm sorry you went through that, blah, 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 blah. Highlight the good things. Share with Sarah your favorite moments from VR Troopers, like the one I just mentioned. My favorite scene. Share her your memories from VR Troopers, and maybe it'll kindle something. We hope to God it does.
And you know what? I'm going to go one step further. And I know this is a shot in the dark, 1 in a million chance this is going to happen, but I'm going to throw it out there. Sarah Brown, if you watch this, I am personally inviting you to come onto this program and talk with us about your experience for the whole world to hear. No restrictions. You can tell us whatever you want and throw it out there. Make the world hear your voice once more. The offer's on the table. Take it or leave it.
Air out your grievances.
Wouldn't be the first time we've had somebody come on this show and talk shit.
Yep.
Yeah, Ron Wasserman was a blast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
And we get the feeling once we get through the heavy stuff, we'll have some fun stories too.
exactly.
Most Ranger actors we know have some.
Yeah.
So consider
I'd
this
love
your
to hear
official-
some behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, we'll talk about the good times. So this is your open invitation to come on. I know we're not a big program. I know we're not very popular. But if you want a place to air your grievances with no restrictions, no restraints, say whatever the fuck you want, we're here.
Let's just call it what it is. In wrestling terms, this is a shoot video. This will be a shoot interview.
Yes.
As in, open book.
Again, I highly doubt she'll take it, considering her feelings, but better to try and turn down than
Hey.
not try at all.
The offer's on the table. Like you said, we're here for you. So yeah, let's get off that topic, shall we?
Yeah, let's
Indeed.
do that.
We do have at least one bit of good news to go over because we once again have another Ranger Stop update.
You say it's good news, but now we're gonna get salty again. Lord knows I'm salty over it.
No. I'm over that, Matty. Especially when I found out who the next announcement was. I'm just like, oh, cool.
Yeah,
Now, if it was someone from the newest show, if it was someone from Beast Morphers, more specifically a certain female villain that I'm smitten with, I'd have to strangle you.
buddy. If it were Liana Ramirez, I'd pay for your plane ticket. We're both going.
yeah.
Like, fuck my financial instability. If that ever happens, in like the month leading up to, we're going.
I don't care if I have to stay in a Roach motel. I don't care if I have to thumb it to Orlando. I'm fucking going without you guys.
Nonetheless, so as for our newest guest, another first-time guest, actually. So it is time to go galactic as we've got Reggie Roll in the house.
Yay, more Lost Galaxy love. I'm all for that. I've met Reggie before.
Hell yeah.
Hell of a guy. One wonders, though, can his wife be far behind?
Ooh, that is a very good question.
Because I know this ain't my first rodeo. I know my conventions, and usually they're a combo pack.
It'd be very cool.
Yep.
It would.
Because where there's Damon, there's Trakina.
Uh-huh. And considering this is the year of villains for Ranger Stop this year, this would be the year to have her.
Yep.
Be a hell of a way to do it.
You lucky luckies are freaking. If you get you'd get Astronema and Trakina at the same convention. Ooh.
Oh.
Two of the best, in my opinion.
Someone get someone a referee shirt. Just
Didn't we already
saying.
go through this with Hillary Shepard and Melody Perkins, like when they were
I know, right?
next to each other? Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Still very nice. Yeah, Reggie, good to have you here in Florida. Look, I wish we could have met you.
Well, I already have, but hey, there's always more of a con.
Quit bragging.
Oh, Ace, don't knock on Spade Ace, folks. Also, Astronema, Trakina, and Diva Talks. Seriously, where's that referee shirt? Where are them bars?
No, Cure, I would not be pissed because one, met him, interviewed him. Hell, Matty's interviewed him. We're good there. Hell, Rancic flipped off Matty Jay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, been there, done that. He flipped me off.
So yeah, I'm good there. I've met Rancic, Vernon Wells. What a trip, guy's a trip.
What a cool dude.
Yeah. But hey, wouldn't say no to meeting him again at a future convention.
No, sir.
Yep.
Rancic insults everyone, asking Kara. Oh, I believe it. I believe it, Sayla. I believe it.
Yeah. Anyway, that is the news for the day. Shall we get to the episode, boys?
Let's get to it.
Yeah, let's get to Roxy and some Rangers I don't care about. I mean Beast Morphers.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
hey.
I'm kidding.
Hey.
I'm kidding. It's not like I have an obsession with Roxy. It's not like I take screenshots of her during the new episodes. Forget you heard that.
Sure.
Hey, can I help it if the actress actually likes those photos and uses them in her own tweets? I'm doing her a favor. I have the evidence.
You're doing her work for her.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, can't take a bad picture of her.
Which, by the way, if I remember correctly, I heard she's got a book that came out recently.
She does.
She does,
Looks
indeed.
interesting.
Yeah.
She's doing it all.
Multi-talented lass she is.
She actually did a recent interview on a comic book, I believe.
Ooh, nice.
Lucky bastards. I wish we could have gotten her. Hey, never say never. Hey, I didn't think we'd have Ron Wasserman, David Fielding, or Chris Vallette on this show.
Stranger things have happened, folks.
Yep.
Including Stranger Things.
Yep. So, yep. You guys might have to sedate me for that, though, because I don't know if I can control myself.
Yeah, we might have to double up on the Thorazine, Matty.
Yeah, we might have to. We may have to. So it's obvious if we get her that it's going to be between you and me, Shades, obviously, right?
Yeah, the other one's going to be too busy holding him back. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway. And actually, let me see if can I get the timer on here? No, I need to... Because No, it's not going to let me. Fuck it. Never mind. Sorry, folks. I tried. I had to reset everything.
You'll be there too. You'll be helping out too.
Yeah, Ace, if we had Ana Ramirez on here, we'd bring you in for that call. Are you kidding me?
Oh, that goes without saying.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you have your episode loaded up from whatever legal resources available to you, what few there may be.
There's no joke here.
No.
Nope. Where is yon lie?
Lie.exe not found. Anyway, let's get this party started, ladies and gentlemen. Power Rangers Beast Morphers, episode 10, Thrills and Drills. In 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, like you've done any better, Scrozzle.
Sure, pal.
Yeah, come on, Starscream. I mean, Scrozzle. Also, I wonder if he has to. I wonder if he has to use a miter saw to shave that metal goatee. Wait, aren't those Ring doorbells with the little camera in them?
You know
Those
what?
are
I get the
rings.
feeling though those are sanded off and spray painted easy buttons.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, you can hear that. That was easy thing on it.
Yep. Ooh. Check creepy evil Roxy smile off your bingo card. I know I did. And you couldn't do this when you made the evil avatars. Why?
And that's screen cap too.
You know how
See,
you
even
get
Scrozzle
creeped out
can't resist
shudders
that
when
charm.
Kusaka smiles evilly? I get a heart flutter when I see Roxy smile like that.
Of course you do.
Hey, look, it's a total workout robo gym. Well, still better than Planet Fitness.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
Time to crank it up full speed ahead.
Again, still
Someone
better
get
than
Johnny
Planet Fitness.
Knoxville.
Again, still better than Planet Fitness.
Oh.
Oh!
You break it, you buy it, by the way, Ben.
No, this must be Nickelodeon. We just got our slime.
Huh. Brave idea to have an orange Julius inside a gym. I mean, you'd think they'd have healthy stuff in there.
You know, booster juice, Jugo juice, booster juice,
Jamba juice.
Jamba juice.
Steel Man can install some metal teeth. Oh yeah.
Steel Man can bench 10,000 pounds, brother.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
You know, Matty, I
Christ.
suddenly got a flashback to that Sailor Moon episode where Serena and Rini were afraid to go to the mean old dentist.
Uh-huh.
And it looked a lot like that scene where he was shrouded in shadows and looked very, very evil. Kind of like all dentists. Anyone remember that the villain in Akiba Ranger Season 2 was actually a dentist?
Yep.
That's terrifying.
That's a fucking hero right there.
Yeah, I thought I said that same thing, Robbie, when I got a blister the size of a pancake on my foot. Yeah, it didn't just go away.
It never
Turns
does.
out I was wearing the wrong size shoes. Hurt like hell. Yoink!
How did he not feel that?
If Liana Ramirez was grabbing my belt, I'd feel something, if you know what I mean, and I think you
think
do.
you do.
Bob Vila, he has 3 of those. Insert this. No, I really want you to insert this. Oh, Maddie, I hate to say this, but she's rivaling MJF in the trash talk department.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
Not gonna
Full
lie.
group morph.
Ooh, right.
Sweet.
Nice. And by attack, I mean I'm going to sit back here and go get a quesadilla or something while you guys do all the work. Nah, just kidding. He's going to fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out here and get a scarf MJF style just to piss him off even more.
She doesn't need a scarf. She's got that badass cloak.
That is very true.
Well, that's what you get for eating Mary Jane's, the worst candy in the human existence.
Yeesh.
Ooh, no. Candy corn.
Oh, God. Still
Also,
pretty bad.
I gotta say, Mike, quit with the Gurren Lagann jokes. I'm restraining myself. You can as well.
Oh, come on, guys. We're better than that.
Too
Yeah,
easy.
let's put a moratorium on those. That's bad enough. We got a drill monster and we got drill bits all over the goddamn drills. And what is your job there, Evil Roxy?
To look hot and do evil stuff. At least that's what I've always thought.
Yeah.
Oh! That and have really, really big guns. Phase 2, doesn't that involve the Avengers Initiative?
Ooh.
I know Phase 3 is a nuke. Thank you for that contribution, Steel. The grass is green. Thank you for that contribution, Aerith. Ow! Hitting me on the back hurt my tooth somehow. Couldn't I have a couple Rangers for moral support instead of you two screw-ups?
Oh, that's reassuring.
I did need to see that.
That's so reassuring.
Look, that's just a Novocaine wearing off. You'll be fine.
Need some
Oh,
Novocaine
that's
for the
even
soul.
more. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Ah, he is Steve Martin in Little Shop of Horrors. Where's Rick Moranis when you need him?
Okay. Ben went through until didn't do a Chris Farley bump.
Of course.
I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this.
Maybe you should label those doors. Just a thought.
Yeah.
Under construction, something like that. Also, they stole their shadow effects and pratfalls and implications from the Three Stooges. They steal from the best, just like us.
Also, Steel, take it from a wrestling fan. Never say bro again.
Stop that immediately. Ooh, a hedge maze. He had a drill. Well, yeah, that's how they operate. No, a giant effing drill. Just take some painkillers, Robbie. It works for max pain.
Yeah. Duh, asshole. It's the sewers.
I'm starting to think that that Steel is not the Mensa member of the Buddy Roids here.
No. Oh, spider webs.
Oh God, it's the sewer level from Resident Evil 2, not the remake, the one with the spiders.
Back away, you eight-legged freaks!
It's octopi, Steel. Wow. Whoever said robots are the most intelligent beings have never seen Steel or
Steel
Bender.
Man does not care for your intelligence. Oh, yeah.
At this point, I half to expect Steel to say, "Bite my shiny metal ass."
Seriously.
Although if I did meet Steel's voice actor, I'd probably get him to say that.
Oh, God.
Bite my
Tell me
shiny
that
metal
wouldn't
ass.
be funny.
Steel says, bite my shiny metal ass. Oh, yeah.
Doesn't look so shiny to me. Shinier than yours, meatbag. Dun 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 dun. Oh, hotness at 12 o'clock. Oh, Roxy.
I'm sorry. I know she's your girl, but
Joe Bob. I can't believe I'm using the Joe Bob button on you, Roxy.
Oh, that was bad.
Not funny.
Okay, calling the other Rangers.
dumbass.
Oh no, how will Devin deal with a giant robot all by himself? Oh wait, he's been doing that for the last few episodes now. Yay, bunny copter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to my reporter friend Zach Flashman about the zoning board in Coral Harbor using giant buildings to hide their robots. Let's get those third quarter sales, people. Ah, crap! I gotta summon the Megazord again. Take cover.
Oh, crap. He mentioned earlier he was arachnophobic.
Yep.
Oh, buddy, my sister feels you.
So does my
He
wife.
just needs to think. He needs to think. What would John Goodman do? Or Jeff Daniels?
Like
Okay,
a
it's just a
boss.
Yeah. It's okay. It's just
I'm
a brown
sorry.
with
I'm
blue.
sorry. He's a weenie. How now?
Okay, Nate. Yeah, that took balls.
More balls than the haters. I'll tell you that much.
Seriously.
Oh.
Okay. I can't clap my
Bad.
hands, but yeah, bonus points for that line.
Bonus points for that line. Bonus points for the camera angle.
And the effect.
That right there is 2.5 balses right there.
Yep. How funny is it that Hasbro puts more effort into their quick henshins than Toei does nowadays? Now it's usually just
How
a flash of
crazy
light.
is that?
Yep. What were we doing out here again? Any minute now. Ooh, do I want to make a Bugs Bunny joke or a Kool-Aid joke? Too late. No time.
I was like, I knew I should have took that left turn at Albuquerque.
Oh, yeah. Roxy, honey, you're shooting
Nate's
at the
doing the
ground
Albuquerque
again.
joke. Nate's doing the Albuquerque joke. Steel Man. Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes. Robbie, this is no time for parkour. By the way, my toothache is instantly gone.
Nope, you say that.
Oh, there you go. He's selling the injury.
Oh, there we go. No offense, but shouldn't Robbie get heated up?
Oh, there you go.
Hey! Don't worry, you won't feel a thing after I jam this down your throat. Seriously, he's got one of those Dr. Nick drills, Matty. Wow, my 2-watt halogen LED bulb worked perfectly. Your tax dollars at work, Coral Harbor. Oh!
That's not a drill, that's a machine gun.
Also,
Surprise, motherfucker.
Ooh, traffic on the 405 is going to be backed up for miles after a laser chewed up the highway.
For miles and for months.
Yep. Also, anyone notice that the drill bot has the voice of Hermie the Misfit Elf from Rudolph? I wonder if he has that voice because he too wants to be a dentist.
that's almost intentional.
Hey, if they actually went that route, I applaud them. That's actually freaking brilliant. At least it's not another generic gravelly voice.
You know we're gonna have to tweet about that, right?
I already did. I actually mentioned that when I
that's right,
live watched this episode. Don't we have 2 new Zords we can use to make a Megazord? Nah.
Ah, who remembers?
Good thing no one showed up at the shopping mall today. Ooh. Oh, shit.
Smile, you son of a...
Robbie flipping on the badass switch. Nice.
Yeah.
What? I'm here. God. Wow, not using it as a cell phone. Interesting.
Want to shoot some baddies on your cell phone? There's an app for that.
Yep.
Duffman is a complete idiot. Oh, yeah.
Roxy, you missed Steel. Come on, I just teleported here. It's impressive.
You know, if they hung on that shot a few more seconds, I'd be going, okay.
Yep. Oh my God. People are going to have to take the long way around for work. No one even lives in Coral Harbor. They commute. All right. Going for this Megazord. All right. Summon the Cheetah Blaster. We all know what's coming. There we go. Hey, Commander, when do I get one of those cool Cheetah Blasters? Not in the budget. God damn it. Wow, he hit him so hard he imploded. Ugh. So long, suckers. It's a good thing those Tronics don't leave parts around. They just evaporate. There's only the fresh scent of pine. Good man. Just be glad you didn't go to that nearsighted dentist in Mystic Force. Hopefully this dentist gives you candy afterwards. My dentist always gave me toothpaste. Cheap bastard. I have a name, you know. It's Roxy. No. I'd call that a win. Take the W, Roxy. You won. You got this. Yeah. Shut up, Blaze. Ooh. Got a kind of internal power struggle here. I like it.
Indeed.
Can't wait to see where this is going. Seriously, we were going to draw our Beast X blasters and make you go back inside if you ran out again. Oh, by the way, it turns out I have trench mouth and I'm going to have all my teeth pulled, so thanks, Nate. Ha! Sucker! Oh, you heartless bastard.
Nate, you son of a bitch!
Oh!
A
Cold,
mouse.
Robbie. You cold as ice.
You're willing to sacrifice your love.
Oh, god damn it.
You are a dick.
Oh.
Again, he's a scrawny weenie Hal. He's
Yeah.
mixing it up with everybody here, man.
Yeah, he's being a badass. What the fuck you fuckers talking about? Oh yeah, Mike brings up a good point. No Ben and Betty joke to end the episode.
Progress.
They
Holy
don't
crap,
rely
we're
on the same
learning
joke.
here.
Yeah, they don't play the same joke over and over again. They mix it up. Bonus points.
Also, they're not rushing Nate and Steele's Megazord. They're taking their time. Good.
And to be fair, we did get it earlier at the beginning of the episode, but it was one of those situations where it was right where it fit.
Yeah. Everything was very well paced. And as we get into rating this bitch, one thing I like about this, Pyrrhic victory. The Rangers won, but the bad guys still got something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I always like when a villain does get a Pyrrhic victory once in a while. Yes, they didn't get the more effects, but they've got the potential for an upgrade later on. That's gonna pay off later on.
Oh, yeah.
This is good writing. I have no complaints. I mean, yeah, Steele's dialogue can get a little grating, but this was pretty well downplayed on that one.
He's no worse than Jay and Go
It's
Busters.
still very much in character, and that's why for us it's more of a nitpick than anything else.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but everything about the episode, using Nate as, a counterbalance to Robbie. Robbie was deathly afraid of going to the dentist, but Nate showed you can overcome your fears. He was placed in the ultimate scare scenario, having a spider right there on his shoulder, and he handled it like a motherfucking boss.
That's a good lesson for kids and adults. I like how they didn't pander to kids. Like they didn't have well, for lack of a better term, the PSA afterwards. Hey kids, go see the dentist today. Blah blah blah. That old shit.
This was a multiple. Face your fears, and go to the dentist every once in a while. They'll help you.
Or the doctor. If you got a health
Yeah.
scare, don't worry about it to death. Go face your fear. It's
That's
better
their
to get it
job.
over with than to wallow in fear.
It's their job. Also, make sure you got insurance, of course.
Of course.
That helps.
Yeah.
Or make sure your parents are footing the bill.
Exactly. No, yeah, but everything about, and that's the thing, the coda of this episode was there, but they didn't shove it down your throat. Just get in there. You know? They're like, no, here's how you deal with it. And it fit with the plot. This was what we were begging for from Neo Saban. Like, you know what? Let's compare this to a similar story in Samurai. And boys, you probably know where I'm going with this. Antonio.
Samurai's too easy. I'd go more Ninja Steel.
Well, I'm thinking more specifically Antonio. When he was that episode where he ended up afraid of fish and how they tried to resolve that.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to remind me of that?
Trust me, I don't like it any more than you do, but I do that as a comparison. For those who remember, how did they solve it in Samurai? Forcing it down his throat. They tried to convert immersion therapy and did it the absolute worst way possible. They didn't give him a chance to see how facing his fears should be handled. They just forced him to face it. And the coda was so badly done, it probably created the opposite effect that it should have. But here, no. They put another ranger in a similar example to what Ravi was facing and showed him how he could overcome his fears. And that's a good way to do it. And that's why this episode did it so much better. We need more of this. So once again, Hasbro, killing it. Just killing it.
I agree.
Hasbro, you did it again.
I don't think there's much else to say. I say final rating for me, once again, thumbs up, motherfuckers.
Thumbs way up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we will not be boycotting Power Rangers.
No.
Because they're actually doing a good fucking job.
Yep. Thumbs up for sure.
Yeah. And the chat's agreeing with me. Even Akira Coops, who was not too kind to last week, he said, you know what? I asked last week to do better. They did, and then some. Thumbs up here.
Doesn't it feel good to be excited for a Power Rangers season instead of dreading one?
I know. I feel so good inside.
It feels so good.
I look forward to a recap. I'm like, oh, God, I got to do a recap again. God help me. No, it's like, ooh, it's recap tonight. Gotta get ready. Yes, 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 yes. Anyway, well, now you've heard from us. Now it's our turn to hear from you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our comments of the week. You want to send yours in, link is down in the description below, or exclamation point recap in the Twitch chat. Rules are on the screen there, and we've got only 4 comments this week. Really, guys?
I know, right?
Well, knowing we're not wanted.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to see how we're going to handle this. Yeah, ooh.
They're all long, aren't they?
I got one short one. One short one. But then if I give you that one, you get the longest one of the bunch.
I'll take the sacrifice.
Tell you what.
Whatever that means.
The other two, they're not that long. I'll let you start us off tonight.
All right. I'll kick us off with Aka Red Rod Ranger. Red Rod likes Disney in the chat, everybody.
Uh-huh.
Hey, recapper. Speaking of Ranger stuff from last week, I planned on going to Atlanta. However, I wasn't ready to save up for a flight in a hotel reason. I was one of the winners for earning a ticket to buy Deca Mexican for his YouTube milestone. Yet I turned down the offer, and most of the chat knows why. I'm setting eyes on saving for Morphicon next year. Can't wait to see you guys there. Now on to Beast Morphers. Looking forward to meeting you again, by the way.
Yes. And we probably won't be, me and Matty might have some company this time, God's willing.
We're gonna try. That's for sure.
Yep.
Might as well for thrills and drills. I'm gonna flat out say this. This is the most funniest episode of alliteration there. This is the funniest episode of Beast Morphers, and I'm not gonna regret this. Also, it's one of those Rangers Face Their Fears episodes that has been done a lot, but put the villain in a tactical win, which that's good combination overall. It's fun. It's a fun to watch over and over again. Rate this episode a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 P. Sherman dentist offices. That's it for me. Made a power to protect you. So see ya. Okay, I'm not being blocked off. You guys were silent there for a second. Next up, hey, it's 8X Spider, everybody.
8X Spider up. Hey guys, it's 8X back again with my comment for this episode. So let's get right into it. Mission debriefing, start! So, Ravi has a toothache, don't we all? And let's just say we all had our problems with something we fear, and I have to agree with Nate on this one. The fear is just in our heads. As for the fight scenes, they were cool, and it's just to see all 5 morph together, which is a thumbs up for me. And I wonder what Evox meant by upgrade, if Blaze and or Roxy got all 3 beast powers from Devin, Ravi, and Zoe. Guess we'll have to see what happens next. Final analysis, A-. Well, that's it for me. See y'all next mission. With that, we're going to move right on to Sentai Writer Nate.
All right, Sentai Writer Nate. Hey, guys. Hope your week is going well. It's doing okay on my end. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Quick thing is, I had changed my Twitter handle and Instagram to handle the Sentai Writer Nate because it better represents what I like. I did like the name Ranger Fan Nathan. However, people kept asking me if I'm a fan of Texas Rangers or are there some other sports team. That makes sense.
That explains it.
Now it makes sense. Because New York Rangers, Texas Rangers.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Thank you.
although liking Chuck Norris is not a bad thing.
Well, that's not a bad thing at all. But, far from the point, I'm sure. So I decided to change it now for this week's episode, he says. I thought it was a great Ravi-centered episode. I thought it sent a good message about facing your fears. Also, even though it's been used a lot, the fake out of the dentist office did make me laugh. Overall, great episode. I give it a nice 4 out of 5. I will say that I liked how the plot is thickening. Question: how do you guys feel about people who post things from upcoming episodes of Power of Beast Morphers say they're not posting spoilers because it was already aired? Honestly, to me, it's a huge spoiler, and I compare it to when movies are released in other countries first. If it hasn't aired or premiered here, then it's a spoiler. And it's a certain Ranger fan site Twitter account that's about to unfollow because they constantly post spoilers. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Now, here, I'm going to go first on this. I follow one of those fan sites. I have one of those fans things, and they have a site, and they say, hey, spoilers ahead. If they have access to this, legal access, and know that there are other people that do, they're just doing this for the people who have already watched it legally and have posted, hey, spoiler. And some people are dicks, they'll tweet it. Don't follow them. But those fan sites, those sites that you're talking about, honestly, they wouldn't be doing their job if they, as a Power Ranger centric website, if they did at least do something. And there's the thing, spoilers with a link in there. You don't have to click that link. Now, if it's a tweet, if it's a Twitter account doing that, go ahead, unfollow that shit. If you feel uncomfortable, go for it.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it right there is like if they're posting to a link to like a website or a forum post that's talking about it and they make it clear that there are spoilers ahead, then they're fine. They are doing what they're supposed to be doing. But if they're just outright tweeting the spoilers without giving you any warning whatsoever, then yeah, fuck them, okay? That's bullshit.
Okay, hold on. I think you guys got to remember that I think I know which Twitter you're talking about, Nate, because I follow it myself, and I've seen other people complain about said Twitter. You got to remember, though, not every single Power Rangers fan lives where you do. They're tweeting out to the world, not just the good old U.S. of A. You got to remember that. They're not an American-centric Twitter. Like, people all over the world can read these tweets. So, technically, they're in their right. They should say spoilers ahead for insert country here. A little courtesy would go a long way. But, yeah, I do agree. There are people out there who just tweet spoilers as news, and those people piss me right the fuck off. Prime example, someone posted days before the Power Rangers 2017 movie released, some dickhead posted a news story about Trini's secret. You know the one. That she reveals by the campfire. I was fuming because that would have been a great secret to find out by watching the fucking movie in the theaters. But no, this asshat has to go and tweet and get exposure and post it as news. So yeah, that pissed me right the hell off. And speaking of other spoilers, you other folks might remember when a certain someone debuted in Geo, and I had a really bad day, and I come home to see that plastered all over Twitter without spoiler tags. Mad. I might add, without spoilers, I might add. You were mad. I lost my temper.
Yeah.
Then again, not saying I wasn't wrong to, but people got excited. People got excited. They didn't care. They were posting it anyway. They were hooping and hollering, and they had a right to be excited about this character. Granted, it became a massive disappointment later, but we won't dwell on that. The point is, sometimes people can let their excitement get the better of them and post spoilers. But you know what? Just a spoiler alert in all caps goes a long way. But I am with you that some people just post spoilers without giving a shit. That I don't like.
Yeah, I think that's the consensus, that as long as you're warning people that you're posting potential spoilers, you're fine. You're not, you're excited. You have, sometimes, it might be different reasons why you're able to post that ahead of time. Just be courteous to other people who may have not seen what you've seen, and just give them a heads up.
Yeah, it's just, it's just common courtesy. But I know some people, especially Saturday nights on Twitter, when a new Kamen Rider or a new Sentai episode drops in Japan and people are already watching the Raws without subtitles, that's a good night to stay off Twitter if you're a Toku fan. Just, for your own safety. Yeah. But yeah, it's a touchy subject.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
That's why I put a spoiler warning before all my reviews. Hey, if you haven't watched this yet, spoilers. I give people fair warning.
You do.
Yeah. So, great question there. Nate.
Excellent question. There's that's Sentai writer Nathan. I'm gonna get it right. Next up, Guts.
Last up, Guts, actually, and he's got the big one of the night. And what's funny is I think he anticipated that he was gonna have one after him. He did not anticipate being the last one based on the end of this comment. Because he put at the end.
That's when you assume you make an ass out of you. And me? Yes, you.
Exactly. Yeah, because he put at the end of the comment, that's going to be it for Guts. Next up is... Oh, wait, that's your line. Good effort. Have some steak. Anyway, Guts is up last. What to pick? Do I go the Little Shop of Horrors joke or Adventure Time dentist? Oh, I know. I'll consult the Big British Book of Smiles from that one Simpsons episode.
Excellent choice.
Wow,
there.
we didn't even think of that one, Matty.
Oh.
And this is why we had the comments, because you guys come up with the stuff we didn't think about. Anyway, and he's like, it's better than making a girl
I feel ashamed. We're both Simpsons marks here. My God.
Yeah. And he's like, and he goes on, it's better than making a girl in the Gone joke because this episode had drills in it. Oh, great. Now I'm stuck thinking of seeing them grit those teeth, and I have been sidetracked. Wait, is this thing still on?
Oh, God.
You know what?
Why do you think I stopped making Girl in the Gone jokes every time a drill showed up in Toku Riffs? Because when John stops doing it, it stops being funny.
Yeah, it got old fast because it kept fucking happening. Oh, anyway. Okay, so Robbie's afraid of the dentist and Nate has arachnophobia. Okay, so our Rangers do have fears, but luckily there are no spider monsters to fight. Although there is still the off chance in the Halloween episode, but I won't dick for spoilers. Good man. And it seems that Scrozzle has a new multi-episode plan. Even though his nicknames are more annoying than endearing, I appreciate Scrozzle as a villain, and his way of when they lose, he still wins somehow. I think Scrozzle is so smart that if he was working with Scorpius instead of Deviat, the universe would have been either of theirs, because Scrozzle knows the right time to fold to a greater power. And Steel is still a great comedic foil when Ben and Betty are busy. Now, if only we can get him to shout, "Oh yeah!" and then he can be edited to really be Duff Man one day.
Never say never.
Yeah.
Show's still young, my friend. Show is still young.
So give this
Speaking of Ben and Betty, we should probably also give Christina Ho a shout out, who plays Betty.
Yeah, it's her birthday today, isn't it?
Yeah, and she just tweeted a photo of the outfit she's wearing for her special day, and 2 words: yummy.
Anyway, all right, so he's giving this episode thumbs way up. But he goes on, so considering I'm sending this after our new regular lineup, I'm wondering where Lupin versus Pat versus Q will end up, considering TV Nina Han finished subs for it. Ah, shit, here we go.
Fuck.
All right. Full disclosure. I already knew about it. I've already downloaded it. When is it going to air? When we have another movie to go along with it. Odds are it's going to be the Grease V.
We always do a double feature. You know that.
Yeah. It'll probably be when the Grease V cinema comes out.
Which probably won't be too far.
Nope. Anyway. I know there may be some hesitation considering the large cast, but as I tell myself when I watch bad stuff more frequently, the satellite of love doesn't give a choice, and neither will I. Though they get
good man.
Good thing, man.
Yeah, though they get skits and I get nothing.
That's our job. Yeah, that's our job. We do skits, and I do the wrong thing. That pisses those two guys off, because I go too long on the bits.
Yeah, what do you think the in between episode chats are for? Those are basically our skits before we have to go back into the theater.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Anyway, with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is our comments for the week. If you want to send yours, link is down in the description below, or hit !recap in the Twitch chat. Pull up the link for that yourself. If you're on YouTube watching the VOD, well, again, go to the Twitch page. Everything's right there for you. Remember the rules. Opinions only. No news or full summaries. Toku questions only. One question per comment. No versus questions or expectation wanna-sees. 1 comment per person. Keep your comments as brief as possible, roughly around 350 words or less. And remember that all comments are due by the start of the live show, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, next Thursday, right here on RVTV.
Thumbs up, J-pop.
Indeed, indeed. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us here tonight on the Ranger Recap. We hope you guys had a fun time. If you indeed enjoyed tonight's show and you haven't done so already, make sure you give us a follow to keep up with all our streams and more. And if you can't, subscribe to get access to our exclusive Twitch emotes, our VIP Discord channels, and our loyalty badges, as you see some of our chat has had tonight. And now's a good time to do so, because we're nearing the end of September. Tier 1 subs are half off right now, only about $2.50 for a Tier 1 sub, so now's a good time to get on that. You don't want to miss out. And of course, if you have a Discord Nitro account, considering giving us a server boost. Gives better audio quality for the streams and perks for you guys as well, so you don't want to miss out on that. Of course, we also have our schedule, our exclamation point schedule in the chat. We'll pull up a Google Calendar, show all of our upcoming streams and more. And lastly, don't forget to check out our merch store, exclamation point merch, as Akira Coops has done for us here in the chat. Check out t-shirts and coffee mugs, and while supplies last, we've got Ranger Recap tote bags. Holy crap, I actually got it right this time.
Hey!
So you can show off your love for the recap while picking up some awesome local con swag. And of course, as Easy always likes to say,
buy the shirt. Buy the shirt.
Buy the merch.
buy a shirt. Anyway, in the meantime, that's going to do it for us here tonight, here on RVT TV. Easy, do you have any dentist jokes for us tonight?
Maybe.
Well, take us home, brother.
Well, that's going to do it for the Ranger Recap. We want to thank everyone for tuning in and listening. And as usual, I'm Easy Rider reminding you that the light at the end of the tunnel may just be a muzzle flash.
Ah.
It's true.
You know, I was feeling a little crooked. Luckily, my dentist straightened me out. You know what dentists do for a living? They help you put your money where your mouth is.
Ain't that the truth? Jesus.
Patient goes to the dentist. Doctor, I have yellow teeth. What did I do? What should I do? The dentist says, wear a brown tie.
Oh.
Patient asks, doctor, if I give up candy, pizza, popcorn, and gum, will my braces come off sooner? The dentist says, not really. It will just seem longer. Did you hear about the Buddhist who refused Novocaine injections during a root canal treatment? He wanted to transcend dental medication.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why did the blonde go to the dentist?
Why?
Oh, shit.
Someone dented her car.
Oh!
Dented her car. Oh, that's a good one to end it on. I'm Easy Rider reminding you that the fan sub will never die. We are your Ranger Recappers. We will see you next week. And as always, if you have a problem in life, hashtag just add Morphex. And as always, may the power protect you. We'll see you.
Special thanks to my patrons like Voice and a Frozen Traveler. Subscribe today to make these streams even better. Also thanks to Easy's patrons, including Chris Lee, Chris Rolls, Michael Antignano, Stephen Harris, Galen Hanna, Alonzo Tompkins, Anthony Guidman, Matthew Goling Long, Dino, and super shout out to Eric Vaughn and Shane Thompson for their support.